Alright, so, fucking Kingsfield. Here we are. Yeah, ASCII! I fucking love these guys. Too
ASCII
bad they're
Entertainment.
more dead than my great-grandfather. They're fucking gone. So yeah, this is my favorite of the Kingsfield games which I have played. It's, yeah, it's pretty lit, fam. As always, 100% legal copies are being used, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. So I know a lot about this game. I played it for over 100 hours, and I like it. That's a boss right there. You don't want to fight him yet. He is an asshole. What you want to do, first thing in this game, is run over here, because now you are given almost no fucking direction, which I really love. Like, you're just in here. And what you want to do is you want to run over here and get this sword because it has longer reach than your first sword. Because the dagger has such shit reach that it might as well not even be a weapon. Like, it helps you none. As you can see already, this game is a graphical improvement over its predecessor, and gameplay-wise it's much smoother, even though its frame rate is lower. Because in this game, sorry, it's going to take a little bit to get used to the American controls now, but in this game, you actually have the ability to, like, strafe around enemies, shit like that. It's really good. It's really powerful. Yeah, and you might be wondering why I'm avoiding almost all of the enemies. That's because they will eat my ass. The only things that won't utterly and completely destroy me instantly in this game are these squids. And even they are kind of tough. They do like 10 points of damage per hit. But once you get around them, life is good. Now, this is going to be a bit more of a walkthrough than my other playthrough of Kingsfield because I know things about this game and I can show off. Like this fountain, you can sip out of it and regain all of your health. These slimes aren't something to be feared, but the mainline enemies are kind of. Oh man, I'm so excited to be playing this game, man. I love this game. Like, it's so simple. It really is. There's like no story, but the game itself is so satisfying that it doesn't even matter. See, look, leveled up right there. Oops. Trying to pick it up, but I'm just being an idiot. Now, when I first played this, I didn't even realize that the slimes were like a threat, because if you look at it, you see the hits barely register and they like never move, but they will poison you if you step in them. These guys are highly allergic to, I think, slash or smash damage, whatever that is. So, there are also a bunch of hidden doors in this game. Yeah. but I don't want to come back here yet because skeletons will eat my asshole for breakfast, and I'm not a fan of that sort of thing. That's not where I want to go. I want to go this way because there is a save point down here. This might end up being like somewhat of a speed run. I'll cut out all the grinding, of course, because nobody wants to see that. I mean, you might, but I wouldn't want to sit through that. Oh yeah, they call the memory cards a RAM card, which is funny to me. It's just like a weird thing that they do, man. This right here will come into play later, but I'll explain that mechanic in detail once we get to it. We'll cross that bridge once we get there. Alright. I've forgotten where almost all of the hidden walls are. So, you know, you're gonna have fun with that, watching me just kind of mash my asshole against doors for a while. Actually, I don't want to be here quite yet, because there is a second thing I can do really fast. Gonna save it again, though. No, I don't need to save it again, that's stupid. But now that I have saved it, I can... What are you guys doing over here? I'll see you around in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna have to grind this area a little bit after I end the episode for today, just because, you know, there's some shit that needs doing. Anyway, I think it's over here. I don't want to go in that cave yet, but what I do want to do is run across this land bridge, because there is something important this way. And this game I didn't use a walkthrough with at all. Most of it is pretty well signposted, and you can just, without any sort of help, just figure it out yourself. If you're willing to be a little bit patient. Your character's hitbox is a little weird for these towers. But anyway, so yeah, here's the first spell you can get. It's a fireball, I believe. It's not the getting up these towers that's difficult, it's the getting down from them. Because if you fall, you get hurt a little bit. Or if you fall from the very top, you will die. But yeah, you want to get that spell just because you want to be working on your magic after you get access to the item that will heal your magic up. Oops, I almost fucking died. This game is still a bit of a beast to control, though. Not gonna lie. It is much, much more fluid than the first one, though, for sure. Can you believe I was kind of, like, scared to play this game? Just because I didn't want to look like an ass? Now that I am playing it, it's just like, ooh. Oops. Ah. This man is too spooky. Oh, I forgot to get the mask, didn't I? Ow. Ooh. I'm down to 1 health. Herbs are actually substantially more useful in this game too, because they heal most of your health and not just a sliver. Like, herbs are actually really viable even until the end of the game, because your health is shown to you in numbers and not in a bar. Yep, I forgot to grab the mask. Okay. So now I have a shield, a mask, and a new sword, as well as some magic. Just trucking right along in this game. Now, it may seem like I'm going really fast, but trust me, the first time I played this game, it took me an hour to get through this area, because having no idea and having to, like, figure it out your own is kind of tough, man. What you want to do is level up your strength as much as you can in this game, because one of the final bosses you have to use only physical attacks with. See, leveling up feels really great in this game because you do substantially more damage every time, especially in low level areas. So, let's see. In order to prove that to you, I guess, I can come over here. There will be a plant man? No, not yet. See, now it only takes 2 to pop their head, and 3 to kill them, where it normally took like 6. Eventually, it's going to only take 1 hit to kill these guys, and it's going to feel really fucking good. It's really hard to tell the danger zone on the slimes. And the hitbox, when you're aiming to hit them, aim for the ridge, or else you won't actually cause damage. Don't know if I want to be here yet. No, I don't, because this is the slightly higher level area. This is the area with the soldiers, but the first, I'm pretty sure one of the only fucking vendors is this way, not that way. Pretty sure it's this way. Yeah, because down here there will be a bridge, there will be a soldier, and then a bridge that I have to activate. There will be 2 soldiers, a bridge. These guys have some strength to them, so I'm gonna avoid them for now. But over here is this guy. Can I help you? I don't have much stuff, but I will need items to be able to walk around this island. See? And now here we are at the first fucking vendor. It's epic. I want to get the Knight Sword, at least today. And that would be a really great start, because the Knight Sword is slightly stronger than what I have equipped. As you can see, the Crescent Axe, one of the weapons you get late in the original King's Field, is one of the items you can get first in this one. and all the textures and stuff in this game, while they're not very great compared to the first King's Field, they're fucking beautiful. Oh, moonstones actually do shit in this game. They give you magic back. And bloodstones, I think they increase your damage, something like that. So they're useful as well. So yeah. Oh, I need to... One of the things you can do is you can sell your magic. Like, if you don't use this fire crystal, you can sell it. And that's not really worth it, because magic is really strong. Like, those guys down there give me a little bit of trouble at this point in the game. Unless I have magic to use on them, in which case they're fucking nothing. Oops. I forgot how to use magic, though. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Oops. I can't believe I made that mistake. That was really funny. At least to me. These guys kind of suck this early in the game because they're fucking... They'll fuck you up. They are the fucking strong. But yeah, it's not really worth it to come to this area this early in the game because you won't be strong enough, your magic won't be high enough level, but it is a place you can go. Most of the areas in this game, you can just go there from the very beginning. Like, the hallway that was to my left as I entered that area with the soldiers, that's a later game area. Somewhat later game area. But I don't want to go there yet. I actually think the Windstone is this way. But I don't remember, so I'm going to continue, and if I see something that spooks me, you know I'm remembering wrong. Oh, it's the snail. These snails are dicks. Yep. But yeah, now I have the Windstone too. And these are locked. Fuck. Ooh. Yes! Okay, yeah, flasks are super good. Flasks are great because they're like Estus from Dark Souls. I hate comparing this game to Dark Souls, or any game to Dark Souls, because it's such a lazy comparison. It might as well not even be made. But they are refillable healing items that are very useful in the early game because it's free to refill them. All you have to do is walk up to this here, then use a crystal flask on it, and now you have healing water that you can carry around. So what was it, 650 gold? So I'm going to cut it here to when or maybe I'll just fucking do it. I'll just do it. I've got some more things to talk about. So, this game has considerably more grinding in it than King's Field 1. But instead of the grinding in this game being all concentrated to one area, like in King's Field 1, King's Field 1 you can play through most of the game 100% without grinding, but then there's an area near the end where you absolutely have to grind before you can beat the final boss. Whereas in this game, all you have to do is a little bit of grinding here and there as you proceed onward to get your character to the level that is really necessary before you move on. Which I prefer to having to grind all in one spot late in the game. Because that sucks. Having to grind for 2 or 3 minutes a level as opposed to an hour and a half near the end of the game is much, much better. I should save it. Because you may not know it, but I've made considerable progress already. If I were just playing this game, this sort of growth would not be expected of me. The only reason I'm doing as good as I am is because I know where everything is, and I've played this game a lot. More or less know where everything is. There's a lot of shit that I've forgotten. Don't get me wrong, because I am an idiot, and I do forget a lot of shit. Now, the only reason I'm in this area is because these snails and these plants drop a lot of XP. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Being poisoned sucks in any game, man. It's such a cheap way to keep players on their toes. It's like, oh, we gave you this semi-incurable status effect that you're stuck with for a few minutes, dick. Now, you might remember that these were some of the enemies on the second level of the game in King's Field 1. And that's really all they're significant for. They're in every King's Field game, though. Don't remember the point of this room. I think it's just to grind in, but I also think there might be, with a capital M, might be a, oh, yeah, it's just a grinding area for now. There are things to do down here later. Fuck. Oh, I gotta cut it here. There's gonna be some dead shit because my roommate texted me something. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. So unprofessional, Caleb. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Should just die already? You're making me look bad. Is there anything in this? Can I even open it? Yes. Oh, shit. Crystal. Forgot. Oh, crystals. You use crystals to make arrows, which won't really be all that great, but it is something you can do. Because the crystals are also worth a lot. Oh, you can also use them to make flasks. So you can either sell them, make flasks, or make arrows out of them, but I definitely recommend making the flasks more than the arrows because the flasks give you healing items. So, you know. I like this game's music a lot more than Kingsfield 1's, and definitely Kingsfield 2's. Kingsfield 3, I guess I should say. Kingsfield 3's music is just fucking awful. Like, at least this has some sort of melody. Like, Kingsfield 3 music, oh, it's gonna be... You're gonna love it. It's like the Saint Anger album from Metallica. It's that level of quality. Heh, 427, heh. Dun, 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 dun. See, I'm almost all the way up to 80 health. So that's really epic. Saving. And I ran so far away. But yeah, pretty close to getting the Night Sword, all things considered. Oops, no, don't want to do that. That was pretty dumb of me. Huh. I think I should be strong enough to go a little toe-to-toe with the soldiers. So, that's my mark to get moving. The slimes in this game really aren't that scary at all. They're just kind of here. So, the original couple Kingsfield games were really smart in the fact that they almost exclusively take place in caves, and I also went the wrong way. That's kind of funny. I'll just go this way. I don't remember what's down here. I'm pretty sure it's just a little bit of a town. I do want to get a bow and arrow and hang on to the arrows for a later area, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys. I might also end up using an FAQ just because the first time I played through this game, I didn't use one, and I ended up missing a lot of really good things. But I don't know. I don't know. Ow, shit. I was lucky enough not to get poisoned from that. Oops. $7 and $8 gold. So down here, there's just a bunch of fucking slimes. Ow, you dick. And these fucking, damselfly type things. They're assholes. As you can see, this game, is a little glitchy. That's okay. It was made by considerably fewer people than the original Kingsfield, I believe. I'm pretty sure during the development of this game, From Software was split into a couple of teams who were all working on different projects. So now I'm gonna have to go and try and find evidence of this because I'm not 100% sure on my From Software history, you know? But apparently, during the development of this game, they were also working on Armored Core and Shadow Tower. And Shadow Tower took considerably longer to finish, where Armored Core, the original one, and this game came out more or less side by side. IG Scoop. Okay, now I remember what the crystals are for. So, the crystal shards, I'll show you. So, these crystals are used to make flasks. These are used to make arrows. So I don't really have to choose anything. I was just remembering wrong. It's been a while. Slimes are really fucking resilient to whatever damage type I'm doing to them. Holy shit. Holy shit. Slow down, Speedy. There's no reason not to use herbs pretty liberally. Just because later in the game, you'll be able to get the herbs like nothing. So there's not really too much of a point to conserving them. Pretty sure these guys are a bit magic resistant. Yeah. want to take them on with your hands. How much gold do I have? 601. So I can just sell that shard. Or my short sword. Pretty sure my short sword should be worth enough to cover it. Oops. I keep pressing circle to interact. Yeah, 640. So I can just sell this guy. No, I can't. I can sell this guy though. See, now I have a new equipment. Equipment earned. Oops. I keep fucking going too fast. There is a hotkey button in this game, but I've never bothered to use it. I probably should, because it might get a little annoying seeing me run through menus. Pretty sure that's... Which button is it? Fuck. Maybe it's circle? No. X. Huh. I don't know what the hotkey button does. I think it might be select, actually. So I just... Save is this... Yeah, this way. So I will just save it here, I guess. Alright, so that's a pretty solid first episode. I love this game. So, you know, it's gonna be great. Saving.